Hey guys, good morning. It's like 9:36. I did not make a video last night because I was in incredible amount of pain. Um, I know I told you guys that I was doing the HSG test, and I'm sorry, but I must be just one of those people that didn't have the greatest experience with it. I was prescribed Valium, which Um, I have to say I wish they would have given me like triple the dosage because it was really super painful and I was really anxious. Um, so what happened was I went with my mom and we walked in. Um, they when they called my name, they called me to the back and they made me change into a gown. And then I was just waiting for a little bit, and then um they brought me back to the room and they just kind of asked me why I was doing this, and I just started crying, obviously. Uh, and then the nurse kind of got the point. Anyways, and then they just kind of explained the procedure, and then uh, the lady that was doing it, the gynecologist, and then the doctor that reads um, the x-ray or whatever, he was there, and then the nurse guy, he was the one that was holding my hand throughout the whole time. Um, Also, um, trying to remember everything. The procedure was only supposed to be like 25 to 30 minutes, and it was about an hour long. Um, we had some complications in the beginning where they had to do it twice, so I was in an incredible amount of pain. I don't know if I'm just not a good pain person or what, but just just the speculum itself hurt. Um, Also, my cervix kept kind of tilting, so it was hard for the gynecologist, to kind of insert the catheter. And um, once she got it in the first time, when they had me lay flat on the bed, it came out, the catheter and the balloon or whatever, and uh, it was just so uncomfortable. I was crying so bad. I felt like the biggest freaking baby. So they had to do it again, and this time I think was probably worse because I was already anxious and hurting from the first time. And um, it was just the second time was really, really painful for me, more than the first time. And then yesterday, and then they finally got it in. They inserted the dye. They took the pictures and they said that my tubes are fine, and if there was anything blocking them, it pretty much just got flushed out. And then after that, they deflated the balloon, and then I mean, it was just, I think, the hardest pain I've ever been through, and I can only imagine childbirth. But then when I came home, um, I was in so much pain, you guys. It hurt to walk and it hurt to breathe. And I called my mom freaking out because I didn't think that I was supposed to be having so much pain afterwards. So I was kind of alarmed. I'm still kind of really sore this morning to where it is kind of hard to walk fast. I don't know if it's like, I feel like my whole downstairs is just really tender and sore. Like last night I had a really hard time moving around my bed without pain. My ovaries hurt really bad. Like I said, I felt really, really tender and bruised inside. And um, I feel it today, but not as bad as I did last night. Um, Going to the bathroom hurts. Um, uh, so I took like 2 Lortabs. I took one like at 8:30 last night because I couldn't handle the pain anymore. It hurt to like breathe and to sit down. And then I took one like at 3 o'clock in the morning because I just couldn't sleep, and the pain just, for me, just even sitting there was just horrible. Um, I don't want to scare people because I think everyone really does. When they say everyone does have a different reaction to it, I think it's true because everything hurt. I felt the dye going in, but it didn't really honestly hurt too bad. What hurt me the most was just the beginning of the whole procedure and during it, because the dye was done really quickly, and after the dye was in both tubes, they were done. They were able to take the picture, and that's it. Um, and so yeah, anyway, so I came home and I was just in a lot of pain, and I just kind of was out of it. I still had side effects from the Ativan, which put me to sleep for a while. Um, It was very emotional, you guys. I, which I had I was under the impression that nobody could go in with me. And the nurse that was holding my hand, he was like, well, did your husband, could he not come? And I said, no. I said, but my mom is here. She's outside. And he's like, oh, she could have came in. And I was like, well, I was under the impression that you couldn't because this is a sterile room. And he's like, no, she could have came in and kind of stood out, holding your hand at least. And of course, that would have been nice, but I wasn't I just wasn't up to it. I think my mom would have just been, I love her to death, but she probably would have been worse. She wouldn't have been able to handle me crying because I got to the point where it was really bad. The nurse was really super nice. He just kept trying to keep me busy talking to me and asking me questions and wiping my baby tears. Um, but like I said, emotionally, it was hard, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really grateful that my tubes are okay. And so for this doctor that I've been going to say that it's because I'm fat and I have weight on me, I think it's really freaking ridiculous. Especially after I've been ovulating for 4 months, for him to be like, oh, well, it's your weight. Well, no, because the last time the pill didn't work was because I had a cyst. And then you took care of that, and then I started ovulating again. So I just don't. I'm really disappointed with this doctor. I'm disappointed in myself for not educating myself more with this doctor. Um, it's it's really hard to have to go through this. My poor husband could just barely handle seeing me last night. Um, he said that. What are you doing, Lulu? He said that um, he's never seen me this bad, and I told him, I said, well, I'm sorry, I'm just in a lot of pain, and, um, that's pretty much it. Now I'm just kind of gonna wait to see. I'm probably gonna call my doctor's office and ask him if I can just get on some birth control for a month until I go to my other doctor, um, and then just have him transfer all my papers to the other fertility doctor, because I no longer want to see this one. Um, so yeah, guys, this is just the video I was supposed to make for you guys last night, but last night I was just, like I said, in a lot of pain, and I just kind of was out of it, and I did not look good, so I didn't want you guys, I still don't look good, obviously, but, um, I hope that you guys are having a good day. I'm sorry to put a downer with this video. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know how the procedure went and everything, and the results. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later.